It's often up to family members to care for adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities. For aging parents, though, who can no longer give the care that their adult children deserve, this can be an emotional roller coaster.
But a Sioux Falls couple believes they have come across a solution. Tom Hansen explores their idea in tonight's Eye on KELOLAND.
Michael and Harriet Stewart have cared for their son Aaron his entire life. Born with autism, Aaron's speech and social skills are limited.
Good job.
He wears headphones because he's sensitive to sound. One of Aaron's happy places is the kitchen.
Now you pour a little bit at a time, all right? Stop.
Yeah.
Good job. All right, you put this here. Go ahead, you mix that around.
Good job.
Wonderful job.
Good job.
Great job.
You can hear Aaron whispering as he works. Michael says he's often reciting the lines of an entire movie. This is common behavior. It's called scripting and can serve to reduce anxiety for people like Aaron.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Every day, Michael, a former educator, creates a schedule. That's because structure is very important to Aaron.
You did great. I am so proud of you.
Good job.
Good job.
Aaron likes to be productive and has worked at a supermarket bakery and at a Chili's restaurant. He enjoys repetitive tasks.
I can't tell you exactly what he thinks because I can't get in his head and he can't express, but he likes to be busy.
The Stewarts are in their 70s, and Harriet says they're concerned about what will happen to Aaron when they are gone.
You know, living in fear that if something happens to us, what would happen to him? So, you know, when he was 3, I didn't think about that. Okay, but now he's 33. I think about it constantly, and I know I'm not alone. There are other families.
They love their son, and they want to prepare him for life without them.
It's time he stayed away from us a bit, gotten used to the fact that he's not always going to be with us, and we won't always be there for him.
In a nutshell, I want to know where he's living when I leave this earth.
They've explored finding a suitable home for Aaron, but Michael says there's nothing available in Sioux Falls, and Aaron has been on a waiting list for 3 years. The Stewarts started looking around for solutions, and they believe they found one which has been embraced by the state of Michigan. An example, a group of 3 or 4 parents will split the cost and buy a home for their disabled children.
The parents wind up with a guarantee their loved ones cannot be thrown out. They wind up with a designed home that is perfect for that individual.
One of the 20 certified CSPs, or community service providers in South Dakota, would staff the home. For example, Black Hills Works, Volunteers of America, Disabilities. Michael says the CSPs benefit because they no longer are responsible for buying and maintaining a home.
The state is happy with that. The state of Michigan is very happy because they don't have to keep coughing up money to the providers. And neither do they have to build more facilities.
Michael calls it a win-win-win for the parents of adult children like Aaron, the community service providers, and state government. Michael has reached out to a few state lawmakers and says the initial feedback has been positive.
There are many things that can be done if the state wants to get creative about this.
Harriet and Michael are hoping other parents will join them to get the program off the ground. With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Tom Hansen.
And the Stewarts urge people to reach out to their state lawmakers in support of the plan.